Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My sweetest greetings for the honorable adjudicator. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Marsha Shatadewi and I'm from Gambiran Senior High School. So, the motion today is this house would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. Gambling offenders refers to an individual who violates laws against gambling, such as by organizing, participating in, or providing for gambling activities without proper permission to license, which means that it's illegal. And social service and skill training means there are focuses on rehabilitation through education, counseling, and practical job skills instead of imprisonment or confine or physically restricts one's personal liberty, usually in jail or prison. But before we go into my argument, do you get the illegal words that I said before? Which means the activities are not allowed at all, and you can see it by yourself that there is already so many gambling offenders addicted. Are you sure that they are not gonna continue their activities and invite others to join them? I'm, as the opposition team, disagree with the motion today, and we're gonna discuss from the impact and legal provision side. So let's jump into my argument. First of all, this policy is contrary to existing legal provision in many jurisdictions. In most legal systems, gambling, especially in illegal gambling, is classified as a criminal offense, punishable by imprisonment. These laws are not arbitrary. They are designed to uphold public order, discourage financial crimes, and prevent the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. Replacing imprisonment with social service and skill training would undermine the frameworks, creating inconsistency and consistency and confusion among law enforcement. Moreover, implementing this policy would require a major overhaul of the criminal justice system, potentially conflicting with constitutional principle of equality before the law. It raises a fundamental question like how do we justify the one person in imprisonment for financial fraud while another who profits for gambling related crime is just sent to training sections? And secondly, this motion would likely have a dangerous social impact by reducing perceived seriousness of gambling offenses. If the worst consequence of being caught is free skill training and community service, then where is the deterrent? This policy unconsciously encourages more people, especially those in economic distress, to view illegal gambling as a low-risk activity. In essence, it softens the consequence to the point where the law loses its teeth. Worse still, this sends the wrong message to society that illegal gambling is not crime, but forgivable mistake. The result? Increased participation, more gambling addictions, and greater harm to families already suffering due to financial instability caused by gambling behavior. And third, even if we accept that rehabilitation is necessary, we can argue that it should not replace punishment, but rather complement it. The more effective solution is hybrid model imprisonment combined with skill development and rehabilitation programs during of or after the sentence. This strikes a necessary balance. It holds offender accountable through the appropriate punishment while still offering them the opportunity to reform, the reintegrate into society. In fact, many successful models worldwide already implement the balanced approach, providing therapy, vocational training, and financial education within the correctional system. This ensures both justice and rehabilitation, something the government's proposal fails to deliver. From the argument that I said above, we can see that this motion fails on three critical fronts. It violates current legal principles, it sends a dangerous message that could increase gambling behavior, and it ignores balance and effective solutions that combine punishment and rehabilitation. Justice must be fair but also firm. By removing imprisonment altogether, this motion abandons the principle of accountability and exposes society to greater harms. So that's all my argument. Thank you for your attention.